Susie here. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Today we're trying out a new product and it is the Wet n Wild Barefocus Clarifying Finishing Powder. So this retails for $3.19 and it comes in, I guess, technically 3 shades and a translucent shade. It comes in a fair light, light medium, and a medium deep, which I guess, you know, they're supposed to kind of cover a range of shades, but I kind of feel like they could have elaborated and went a little further with the shade range. I just don't really think that these shades are necessarily going to work for a lot of folks out there, because honestly, you could be in between a shade, you know, you could be leaning more towards one than the other. They could have added in at least another like deep shade, which I feel like the medium deep is not much darker than the light medium. So I could see that not working for someone with a deeper complexion. So that's just my opinion there. But I was excited to try this out because this states that it is targeted more towards combination oily skin, which is definitely me. And I wanted to specifically try it out today on a day where I'm going into work, because I don't know what it is here in Florida, but my skin is not dealing with it. You guys can see, like, I've got like breakouts, which clearly I'm wearing makeup on my face, so you're not seeing everything. But my skin has actually looked probably the worst that it has ever looked in a really long time, ever since I've been here. And I don't know if it's something in the water or what. I really don't know, which the water here in Florida is definitely different than the water back home. So I'm not sure if that's it. I'm allergic to the water or what. But anyway, let's open this on up. And I do want to try this out because I'm hoping that I can find a powder that's going to kind of keep me mattified throughout the day, which this states it will. And also something that's going to kind of keep my makeup not necessarily set, but just looking its best, because I know and I'm expecting it to, you know, kind of wear away a little throughout the day. But I just want it to kind of look its best, and I'm really hoping for something that also isn't going to settle into my pores too much, because I find that that's a real problem for me as a person with big pores, is that a lot of products settle into my pores and kind of just make me look very pory, even more so than usual. The packaging is okay. It's, you know, just kind of a see-through little lid with the actual package underneath. I think you get a fairly good amount of product for the price point. And yeah, it looks fairly self-explanatory, you know. It does say that it has vegan collagen in it, tea tree oil, which would be really good for the oil absorption factor, and vitamin E. So let's go ahead and apply this. And I am going to apply this with a nice little fluffy brush. And I think I'm actually going to use this brush here. This is a foundation brush from ColourPop, but I really like it for powder as well, because I just find that it applies the powder really nice. So let's just apply. Now, obviously, with powder, you're probably not going to be able to see a whole lot. It's going to be more so about the lasting power throughout the day. So, you know, and just kind of keeping the oiliness at bay. This powder is a little bit powdery, kind of, you know, chalky, but it's not too bad, honestly. It's not like super, you know, flying everywhere as I'm applying it, which is nice. No scent to it whatsoever, which is fine. And so far, I don't feel like my pores look any worse than they usually do. You can see it a little bit there, but it doesn't look too bad, honestly. So just gonna apply that onto my face, and then I'm gonna go about my day, wear this, see how it wears, see if I start to feel oily at all. But right now, it's definitely gave me a nice kind of matte look to the skin. There's a little bit of coverage here. I almost feel like it's kind of a light coverage. So if you're someone that doesn't wear foundation, you're just looking for a little bit of something to just kind of even you out, this might be a pretty good option for you. It looks good, and I really like the feel of it. You know, it's very lightweight, and I feel like my skin doesn't feel like it has a whole lot of product on it. I got a little bit of light coverage. So yeah, I'm gonna wear this throughout the day. I'm gonna go into work my day, you know, and I'll kind of check in with you guys later on, let you know, and you know, how is this wearing? You know, am I starting to feel oily? Am I getting any shine breakthrough? I will let you guys know, but I'll check back with you here in a little bit, and then I'll give you guys my final impressions. I'll see you in a bit. Hey everyone, so it is later in the day. Hopefully I don't have broccoli in my teeth. We literally just got done eating dinner and I had made broccoli and turkey. But I wanted to do a check-in and let you guys know how this powder wore throughout the day. So as you can see, I have some caking. The lighting in here is not the best, but it's definitely kind of patching up in some areas. And when I, you know, rub at it, it does rub off. So it did definitely bunch up in some areas on my face. Also, my face feels super oily. I started noticing around lunchtime, which is about noon, so I'd probably been wearing it for about 6 hours when I started noticing that it was really greasy feeling on my face. And I would say quite a bit of it has probably rubbed off, but what hasn't rubbed off is just kind of bunched up and caked up onto my face. And when I rub like my forehead, you can see like how greasy my forehead is. So as far as keeping your skin matte, this powder definitely does not do it. I have been wearing this for, now it's probably like at least 12 hours. So it's been a while. I mean, honestly, I've probably overdid what it would normally perform. So I would say as long as you're wearing this powder up to like 8 hours, I think you're okay. And then it's probably going to be time to refresh, you know, or apply more. It's not my favorite, but then again, I'm super like oily skinned, and here in Florida, my skin is like just, you know, retaliating against me. It is even more oily than usual. So I would take that with a grain of salt, because if you're in a more dry climate, you may not have to worry so much about the oiliness or humidity, because it was like almost 90 degrees today and it's February, and it was also humid. So this powder, you know, I didn't apply any kind of setting spray either, so that might also extend the life wear, you know, if, you know, you do apply a setting spray. I would give it a 3 out of 5 because it is good, but I don't feel like it's the best. It's a good powder for the price point, you know, for someone that's kind of watching their budget. It's, you know, it's okay. It's gonna give you up to a half a day's wear or so before you need to kind of refresh it. And a lot of powders you do have to refresh, so I'm not surprised. If you've tried it out, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in my next video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.